Discipline. Most people hear that word and think restriction, giving things up, suffering. I thought the same way for a very long time. I worked out once 450 days straight. Sounds impressive, right? But some of those days were just 10 minutes, just enough to keep the streak alive, just enough to tell myself that I showed up. That's not discipline, that's performance. Here's what my life actually looked like before. I used to sleep 10 hours a day, maybe more than that, wasting days, blaming everyone else for where I was. I had potential, I always knew that. But I was treating potential like it was enough on its own. Like hoping and wishing were the same thing as working. It's not. And then 4 months ago, something changed. Something shifted inside me. I started reading the Bible, started listening to podcasts of people who had built something real. And they all said the same thing. You have to put in the work. Not later, not when time is right, now. And listening to that, I figured out one thing. Figure it out while you do it, not doing it when you figure it out. That changed things for me because I stopped procrastinating after that. I used to always think that I'll do it when time is right. Like for example, I recently started a podcast channel, and for a long time I thought that okay, when time is better, when the situation is right, when the surrounding is better, I'll do it then. But then I said, let's go for it. So I just started. Doesn't matter if it's perfect. It matters if you start. So what my day looks like right now. I wake up at 4, practice gratitude, read some affirmations, have my detox water, I dip my face in ice. Then I do some mobility work, 300 push-ups, 150 squats. And throughout the day, I do a total of 1000 push-ups. After that, I journal, I manifest, I meditate, head to the gym, and while working out, I listen to podcasts. That's my go-to listening, you can say whatever, music, whatever you want to say. That's my go-to thing while working out. So then after I head back home, go for mass, come back, record my YouTube videos that I post every day, podcast 3 days a week, work blocks. I walk after every meal. I read 1 hour at least every single day. I read the Bible before sleeping and I sleep by midnight. Every day. Is my body sore? Yes, every single day. But I know what I'm working toward. I know that if I go back to the old version of myself, I'm never getting there. The soreness is not suffering, it's evidence. And I can't talk about this without talking about faith. My belief in Jesus Christ is not a background detail. It is the foundation. Some days the doubt does come. Some days it will be easier to stop. Faith is what keeps me steady on those days, not motivation. Motivation is a phase, it comes and goes. Faith is steadier than that. And something came into my life 6 months ago that brought me closer to God. I won't go into details, but that closeness, that's what helped me find my purpose. That's what started all of this. I'm hurt about how things turned out. I won't pretend otherwise. But I'm grateful, genuinely. Because without that coming into my life when it did, none of this happens. The 4 a.m. mornings, the clarity, the work, none of it. Some things come into your life not to stay, but to bring you home to yourself. That's not a loss, that's a gift. So I'll close on this. Discipline is not a cage. A cage is what you're already in when you have no direction, no standards, and no structure. You're not free when you're drifting. You're just comfortable inside a smaller life. Discipline is the key. It's a key that opens something bigger. I'm still early. I'm just 4 months in. 4 months is not a lifetime. But I know who I'm becoming. And I'm not going back. I'll see you all tomorrow.